and enjoy the boat. Like I said, the bar is open. And as soon as we spot dolphin, I will be sure to point out exactly where they are for you. And again, our water temperatures are dropping, okay? So up here in the river, this is an area where the water will stay warmer than out, closer to the Gulf, all right? So at this time of the year in particular, I tend to notice a lot of manatees up here, okay? So you're definitely gonna wanna look around. If there's a manatee swimming, you're gonna look for a circle on the top of the water. That's called the manatee footprint. And it's a signal that they're paddling, they're moving that tail up and down underneath the surface, right? So hopefully we'll get lucky and spot one today. All right, guys, pick out your favorite yacht. You've got a few to choose from. Over here on the right side, the starboard side of the boat, this is the Naples Boat Club, all right? So they're going to store your boat at a cost. Give you an idea of some of these prices. To your right, there's an empty boat slip right next to the fuel dock. That slip sold a few years back for $1.3 million. Now that must include a free yacht, right? Well, of course not. The Westport yacht that you see to our right or starboard side, brand new, that is going to crew and your captain and all that kind of stuff too. So pretty neat. Now there's a show on Bravo called Below Deck. Okay, many of you may have seen it. I don't know. Raise your hand down here. You got one. There's always one. Thank you. Thank you for being the one. It's an interesting show. It's on Bravo. It's a reality show about charter yachting, basically. Now the yachts you're going to see, you might want to hold on to those kids. Hold on to your hat. Hold on to everything. Here we go.
Wow.
And to the right side of the boat, we can all wave to our friends on Sweet Liberty over there. Have a good time. So guys, if you would take note of this home to your right, lots of yellow highlights. Okay, that home is owned by a family that created a company you're probably familiar with called Revlon Cosmetics. Okay, I always get the question, hey, where are the movie stars? Right? They must be back here. Where's Oprah? They're not here. Okay, keep in mind if you're a celebrity and you live in Naples, you're going to live in a country club or it's a gated community checking people in and out. Right? Here, there is no such thing. So the folks that live in these communities here, they're business communities, okay? Fortune 500 types, people that have created companies like Revlon and CarMax, Paychecks. Out along the beach in Port Royal, you've got some other companies represented like Whole Foods, Crown Royal, Best Buy. You have to keep in mind, guys, these are vacation homes. Most of them are only occupied 2 or 3 weeks out of the year. And that's it. Like, they've got a house in Aspen, a house in Germany, what have you. So this is, again, 3rd, 4th homes for a lot of people. Look at the yellow one to your right, single story. That is a Port Royal original home. Let's all go back to the year 1965. Okay, at that time, well, let's see, gas was a nickel a gallon. People were tired of traveling. They said they were sick of paying $10 a night for a room to stay in at a hotel. Well, you could have bought that yellow house back there for a cool $35,000. That's it. Now, if you're the proud owner today, you're going to tear it down, you're going to sell the lot, and you're going to clear about 12 to 15 million for that property. Now, lots of bait everywhere. We run public trips where you get to meet other people. Or we run private charters where it's just your group. And we're actually replacing our 2 private boats with 2 brand new World Cats. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that kind of a boat. They are sweet boats. They're very expensive. They fish really well because they have a catamaran hull like this boat. So, yeah, we've got some more for you today. All right, look off to the right side. This is the Naples City Dock. It's an area called Creighton Cove. Lots of charter boats over here. If you'd like to catch a sailing charter, it's available. Lots of fishing trips, things like that. The dock is now 3 years old. It was put in right after Hurricane Irma came through. Of all marine life out in the Gulf, they're going to start their lives back here. So far, guys, we have been traveling in what we call the estuary. Any animal you can find in the state of Florida, well, you're going to be able to find it on Keewaydin Island, including bobcats and white-tailed deer, rabbits, raccoons. You're going to have Florida black bear, Florida panther as well, and of course the introduced wild boar. They live out here as well. How do you think all those animals get out there? There are no bridges, no roads, no animal ferries. They swim, right? If you're in Florida, a lot of times you're going to learn how to swim. Human, animal, doesn't matter. It's always a good idea to learn how to swim when you're around water as much as we are down here. And yes, your panthers, they don't like water, but no self-respecting panther is going to turn down roads. So they're swimming out and love to take a bite out of that pig population.
New 130-foot Westport yacht, appropriately named Top Dog. Now, folks, Top Dog would only set us back about $30 million. They do have really cheap toys in. All right, in front of the boat, you see a very large home. It has an orange tile roof. This was originally 3 home sites. A gentleman purchased all 3 homes for $38 million, tore them down, started construction on his home. After 4 years and a little over $75 million, he completed the home you're looking at. The reason it took all that time and money is because he went to Italy and selected all that white granite, which is the exterior of it. That gentleman is an investment banker with Goldman Sachs, and he didn't think that property was big enough yet. He also tried to purchase the Gray House on our right. That gentleman refused to sell him his home because he's a retired investment banker himself from Merrill Lynch. All right, ladies, on the right side of the boat, the 2-story White House with that big, white, beautiful boat on the left, that's the original home site of the Mary Kay House. Those folks bought the Mary Kay House for $24 million. They tore it down and built back an almost identical home. We call that remodeling Naples. All they eliminated was a stairwell from the left side, half the balcony, and the color pink. They even put back in the same style of windows because they can. Now, in front of the boat on the point, you see a 2-story light gray and white house. This is the only original 2-story home Mr. Sample allowed to be built during the time of development. The current owner of this home, though, he comes from Estonia. His father was an Estonian official during the Russian rule. Just before the collapse of Russia, he took a bunch of his money, came to Port Royal, and he purchased his home. When he is home, like he is this week, you can see he still flies his Estonian flag from the flagpole on the lawn. Unfortunately for us, though, he is part of the 88% that only live in their homes in Port Royal. That's 2 to 4 weeks out of the year, so we don't get to see that flag very often. Only 12% of these homes are occupied on a year-round basis. It truly is a vacation community. After the the last census, Collier County was listed as the wealthiest community in the United States per capita. Folks, what that actually means is that Manhattan, New York is still the richest city in the United States, and they have over 10 million people there to have that prestige. Collier County has just over 300,000 people. And in Port Royal alone, we have over 2/3 of America's billionaires alone. The rest of these homes are made up of multi-millionaires and billionaires from other countries. As a matter of fact, they are actually saying that the billionaires are pushing those poor little billionaires out of Port Royal. We're so worried about them. All right, on the right side of the boat, that beautifully landscaped home owned by a lady who's the highest ranked female executive officer for Goldman Sachs. She runs the hedge fund department. People do like her a little better for a business she happens to be the majority shareholder of. That would be Flowers to Deliver, FTD. When most of her plants are in full bloom, that's one of the most colorful homes in the world. And they're also very nice. Now, on the other side of Mr. Portillo's yacht, you see Mr. Portillo's painting. Okay, or a tender. Oh, that's $1 million tender. You may have noticed it had 400 racing motors on the back of it. That's not to keep up with the yacht. That's just for fun. My favorite home. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that tour through there. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your trip. Thank you. All right, you see a very large two-story light tan home. It has a white metal roof and a very large lawn on the left side of it. Those folks can afford all that home and property because they are the developers of Play-Doh. Seriously, think about that one, folks. All that dough, made up all that. That's right, I know all those 20 lines. Coming up on the right side of the boat, another beautiful two-story tan home. This one has a large round wooden boat dock. The gentleman who purchased that home was the developer of cable television. That home was a $25 million wedding present for one of his 3 daughters. Now, just so you know, Daddy did buy those other 2 daughters' homes in Port Royal also. The last one got beachfront property. You know how daddies are about their babies. Real quick side note, I happen to have 3 daughters. They got used cars. I don't bring them to Port Royal. Now, Port Royal was originally developed with 600 home sites. Due to the number of lots the billionaires will purchase to build one single-family home, that number has dwindled down to 493. Some of them have purchased as many as 8 lots to build a single-family home. One of those 8-lot properties is over on Gordon Drive on the beach side, and the house sitting on it is 48,000 square feet.
That runs all along the straight side. So when we have wind out of the northwest, sometimes this pass has 5 and 6 footers in it. Okay? Yeah, it's not a fun time. Today we've got nothing, and look at this. Look at the conditions today. Fantastic. All right, guys, straight ahead, swim really hard. You still can't see Texas. It's about 1,000 miles away. If we went due west across the Gulf, we would end up in Brownsville in 4 long days. That's how long it would take us.